Coming together on Freddie and Harry on ESPN Radio. She's one of our favorites. She's an SOS sister of the show. She is Marissa, Mississippi. She is a long-suffering Dolphins fan. Marissa, you and I had plenty of misery this weekend between your Dolphins and my Dallas Cowboys. Marissa, my sister, what you got to say?
Oh, man. How much time do I have on the air? Because I got a lot to say, you guys. I've just been waiting for you to talk about the Dolphins. How are you guys?
We're good, my friend. How are you? Doing well. Thank you for asking.
Of course. You know, man, I truly thought this was our year. I thought it needed to be our year. I don't know that we are going to have this kind of roster. I mean, shoot, we're already $40 million over cap space. And I know, you know, you can move things around and finagle and make things work. But, I mean, we're going to lose guys. I mean, that's inevitable. And you guys brought up so many great points. I mean, just in the fact of Tua, I mean, granted, his O-line not been consistent all year. I think the only one roughly was Austin Jackson. And, you know, for the most part, you know, he has not had that protection. He's had to get the ball out fast. But my problem with Tua is just his reads. When he is under pressure, he is not good at reading the field. And I feel like he's like, okay, this is my guy. This is the receiver I'm going to. It doesn't matter if he's double covered. I'm going to throw it in there and go on a miracle and a prayer. And half the time it leads to an interception and mobility. I mean, I hate to say it, but I was watching Josh Allen last night and I posted on X, like, man, I wish I had a quarterback who could run like that. Now, granted, I know Josh Allen, they're few and far between, but like, if the goal is to keep Tua healthy, but that means keeping him on a leash and he doesn't get to be mobile at all, that is a problem. The most he ran for us this season was against KC in the playoff. He picked 10 yards up for a first down. Like, that is not like, and people hate on me and they're like, oh, you would have never made it in the Dan Marino era. And I'm like, listen, Tua is not Dan Marino, first of all. Second of all, like, times have changed. Times have changed. And, you know, as far as Mike McDaniel is concerned, I mean, we'll see. It's his second year. I'm not throwing him or Tua, like, baby out with the bathwater. Like, we'll see what happens. But Mike McDaniel, I mean, we ran 14 run plays in that cold weather against the Chiefs. I mean, every time we do well, he abandons the run. Achane, a couple games ago, had 90 yards the first quarter. He got the ball twice the rest of the game. Like, and he talks about it in every press conference. Yeah, man, I should have ran the ball. But then he doesn't do it. It's like, this is the definition of insanity. And there's just so much to talk about. I mean, Cam Smith and Nick Needham not getting any play time, but Ethan Bonner goes right in there with Vic Fangio. I mean, y'all, it's so upsetting. I mean, we are who everyone thought we were, and it's just exhausting. And now with the Lions win, we're the team it's been 23. I mean, I was 13 years old the last time we had a playoff win. I was wearing butterfly clips in my hair and listening to NSYNC. Like, this is sad.
So I would say this when it comes to Tua. The mobility is a thing for me as well, because when I'm looking at a guy like Jordan Love this weekend and he's throwing passes off one leg like we see Dirk Nowitzki shoot damn fadeaway jump shots, it's unbelievable. When I see C.J. Stroud and he's scrambling around and he's able to make every throw on the football field because he can also utilize his legs and get away from pressure, that means something. Even with Dak Prescott, when Dak started utilizing his legs more, we seen it as another component within the Cowboys offense. When you see Josh Allen do it, you're mesmerized. When you see Patrick Mahomes do it, you're mesmerized. Yeah. But when you look at the Miami Dolphins, when the first read isn't there, or you play against a team like the Kansas City Chiefs in which they're going to get up in your face and pressure across the board and make things difficult to throw off your timing, are you able, number one, to extend plays, and are you able to get to secondary guys without the mistakes?
Right. You know who they need Tua to be like in 2024? Brock Purdy, the San Francisco 49ers. They need Tua to be
same
like
offensive
that.
System, too.
Same offensive system. And how many times have we seen Brock Purdy get thrown off his spot, and as the season went along, was able to make plays out the pocket, or make plays with his legs, or find his second and third receivers? Marissa was spot on. You take away Tua's first read, those quick reads, those quick slants, those quick outs, those deep passes, and he has trouble. and that trouble manifests itself. Yeah, the offensive line problems are going to be there, but if you're going to get $50 million a year, you have to find a way to overcome that. And if you're Mike McDaniel, the head coach, you can't hide this kid any longer. If you believe that guy's your quarterback, you can only hide him so much. At $50 million per, you got to be the dude. Not looking at others being a dude on the other side. Hope your running backs are dudes as well to help you out as a quarterback. That can't be that way any longer. And maybe Tua told that truth by what happened Saturday night when he lost to Kansas City, and he looked like that. Keep weighing in on Twitter.